Welcome to the top 3 mistakes blocking you from making more money. Before we get started, be sure that you have downloaded the free worksheet that goes along with this training so that you can get the most out of it, and then you can use it to come back to you in the future. So are you a high achiever who constantly feels like you're underachieving or underperforming in your business? Maybe you've been very successful in your career, but you just can't seem to crack the code as an entrepreneur to get the results you want. Do you want to raise your prices, but something keeps holding you back? Do you change your offers frequently or tend to look for new strategies when things aren't going as planned? If so, then I've got you, because that was me before I learned what I'm about to teach you. If I would have known all of this before I started my entrepreneurial journey, it would have saved me a lot of time, energy, and certainly money. So let me know in the comments, which one describes where you are? Do you feel like you're underachieving? And I know that can be hard to admit, but this is a safe space. And I am all about getting real and no sugarcoating or pretending that we have it all together. Have you been avoiding raising your prices? Or do you change your offers or strategies every few months? My goal for this training is to completely change the way that you look at your business and success. So don't forget, download the short form, and I'm going to walk you through what to uncover about yourself so that you can avoid these mistakes. Really quick, just a quick intro. I'm Debbie Mosesi, and I'm a success coach, and I work with high-achieving women entrepreneurs who feel stuck not getting the results that they want. And I help them break through internal resistance so they work less and make more money. I do this by getting to the root cause of their patterns, like overworking and people-pleasing, and break through their limiting beliefs, like I'm not good enough, that are keeping them stuck and preventing them from having what they truly want in their business and their daily way of life. So before we talk about the mistakes, I want you to drop in the comments below this video what your big vision for your business is. There's also a prompt on the worksheet where you can write this in. Because before we even worry about what we're doing wrong, we got to find out what is it actually that we want. What is our vision? Describe what you want out of your business and why. What do you want your daily life to be like? How do you want to feel each day when you get out of bed? Really spend some time here. Maybe pause this video. Use this downloadable sheet to help you just get it down on paper so that you can come back to this. And let's be real. We all want to make more money. So how much money do you want to make and why? There are some extra questions in the worksheet to help you go a little bit deeper than what we have time for here today. All right, now we're ready to go into the mistakes. Number 1, focusing on inauthentic positivity. So what the hell does that mean? Well, when things go wrong or not as planned, you focus on shifting to be positive before you're ready. And you don't process all of the true negative feelings and emotions. So let me give you an example. Say you host a webinar and you put a lot of time and energy and you're really excited. You have a bunch of signups and you're like ready to rock it. And you do. You show up and then you make 0 sales. I mean, realistically, how are you going to feel? Are you going to be ready to just be positive? No, you're going to feel disappointment. Maybe question your ability. Feel that frustration that you worked so hard and now you have to start all over. But instead, you quickly just try to be positive, plan your next step, move on, push through. Does that sound familiar? Drop a 1 below this video in the chat if that sounds familiar. And believe me, I have absolutely been there. I've been in coaching programs where that is the main focus, is to just be positive, think about what you want, get into that energy of attracting it, right? But it's unrealistic if you're feeling shitty, okay? Let's just be real. So mistake number 2, ignoring where you lack confidence. So what do I mean by that? So instead of getting underneath the lack of confidence, you compensate for it. So if you're feeling unsure about something, you want to go, like something that's really big that you want to go after, or you're afraid to go after something like bigger than where you're at right now. So like, for example, if you want to raise your prices, you ignore your lack of confidence, which is actually a lack of belief in yourself and what you do. So instead of figuring out why you lack confidence or belief and focusing on breaking through that, you lower your prices, or you keep them low, or you pull back and you change things about what you do. Or maybe you give a lot more, but don't ask for anything in return. So we do these things to ease the discomfort that comes with fear, lack of confidence, or lack of belief, which is ultimately self-doubt. Believe me, I've done this and it sucks, because part of you knows that you deserve to be paid more, and you get to be really anchored down into one thing, one offer that you want to give. So mistake number 3, focusing on the what to do. So when you don't get the results that you want, you look for a new strategy or a plan and think, what should I do now? What should I do differently? Or you focus on being more organized or disciplined. Maybe you look for ways to streamline your processes or work on your website. I've definitely done this too. Man, like quickly, what can I do differently? And I change courses. I would change my course, like my pathway, what I was doing, and get a new strategy. But the thing is that this leads to working harder and harder, instead of optimizing what you're already doing that is working. So the solution isn't to shift your attention and be more positive. It's not to change what you offer, and it's not to change what you're doing. It's to get below the surface to why these things are happening for you specifically, right? It doesn't matter what is going on for everyone else, but why are things not working for you? We all know people who can show up and just crush their webinar first time, or show up to a networking event and just meet the right person, and next thing you know, they have 10 sales, right? We've all heard of that. But why are these things not happening for you? What's not aligned between what you want and what reality is? What within your automatic thoughts and feelings have led to your current results? That's the solution. Your automatic thoughts and feelings, which lead to almost every decision and action that you take or don't take, determines your success. Literally 90 to 95% at least of what we do on a daily basis happens automatically based on our automatic thoughts and feelings. So we all define success differently. So if you want your success to include making more money, the solution starts with understanding your automatic thoughts and feelings related to money. And there are several different kinds of money, and they're all associated with different thoughts and emotions. And if you want to be making more money and you have a specific goal, then there's automatic thoughts and feelings about that amount of money that you set for your goal. So I'll be diving more into this in my upcoming workshop. So if this resonates and you want to get to the bottom of what's stopping you from making more money, maybe you resonate with some of these mistakes and you want to really understand what's underneath them, send me a DM and let me know what resonated with you in this training. And then I'll share the details about my upcoming workshop. And in this workshop, we're going to be going into the resistance, like going into a deeper level of the resistance that you have in your system from automatic thoughts and emotions about money, success, and income goals specifically. So I can't wait to hear from you. Just send me a quick DM and we'll take it from there. Bye.